Hello, good evening. Welcome back. Tonight I'm going to work in my mini journal, my 4x6 journal. I made this with just some, I think it's cold pressed watercolor paper. This was the first piece I had done in it. And as you all have seen last week, if you're watching these in order, if not, I'll link to the video below. Last week I made this page from a new Artfoamie I had gotten, and I had so much fun making this page, I decided that, here we go, here's another mini page tonight. So for this page, what I want to use is another ArtbyMarlene Artfoamie, and this one is a Hamsa, and I think it's awesome. So, what I'll do is I can link below to the Artfoamie's website. It's artfoamies.com. Just briefly, if you don't know what an Artfoamie is, it's just basically a heavier duty stamp made out of very durable foam, and it's great for use with paints. You can paint on paper, you can use it for fabric printing. If you get a buddy with it, it lets you, the buddy is a little paint absorbing pad, so you can go back multiple times if you want to do multiple prints. So for tonight, I have some jelly print paper I want to use up. We're going to do a little gluing, and then in the end, we're going to go ahead and stamp this. We'll probably use a little dilution paints, and we're just going to have some fun and make a mess. So here we go. Now this deli paper, and I'll do a separate video on this, and when it's ready I'll link it below, but this was jelly printing, and the circles were done with the new Dina Wakley scribble sticks. So I love that look, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and cut out a section of this that I like and get it glued down. So this is a little bit of a boring part. I'll just go ahead and put on some music, and you can watch as I go, and I'll be back in a minute. Now I want to add just a little bit of interest to the background before I go stamping, but I'm trying to think. I may just do a little off to the side so I'm not taking away too much for when it's stamped. And I'm going to, instead of working with the Delusions paints like I had planned on, I think I'm just going to play with my Distress Oxides. And for this one, I'm going to look for a gray. And I'm going to grab my frayed burlap to just do a little bit of a ghosting of this mandala stencil. Now this stencil actually is one that I designed and will be coming to my shop eventually for downloads. So this frayed burlap is actually going to be a little bit more of a brown, but we'll see how it goes. This could be good, this could be bad. We'll find out together. It's very, very subtle, and I like that. That's what I was going for. So that works. Do a bit more. Just to add hint of texture in the background. Beautiful. All right. Now, I think for the foamy, I'm going to go with vibrant turquoise. So we'll see how this goes. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my jelly plate out because I like to use that to roll on. Get my paint open. Get a little bit out here. What I'm doing with the excess is I'm just rubbing it off to create some interesting texture in my dilutions journal. And these foamies will absorb the paint pretty quickly. And what's also neat about these is you don't have to use just one color. If I wanted to, I could go in and I could have made this a different color down here, but for this exercise, I kind of just wanted it all the one color. And again, I'm just wiping my excess off in the journal I have to the side here, which helps me create backgrounds so when I travel, I already have some stuff going and I don't have to worry about printing stuff and taking it with me. Okay. So, here we go. And there we have our Hamsa stamp. Now I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to make some prints on here. And then I'm going to grab a deli paper real quick, just so I can finish this up and make some fun prints. I've had some teal on this one already, so I'm just going to put down my deli paper. And let's see what we can pick up. There we go, and now I have that cool texture in the background, and I'll set that aside to dry. And if you want, you can rinse these out, but I just kind of tap out the ink as needed, and then it'll be good to go. Okay, do this. So since we have the teal in the center, I feel like we need just a little bit of teal around the edges. So I'm going to go back and find a distressed oxide without coloring. And I have a broken china or peacock feathers. So let's see which one looks. Peacock feathers it is. I want to make sure I'm not mixing up my paint and my distress oxide foams. Okay. So now I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit of that teal to the edge to tie it in. And now I think I'm going to dig once more into my wonderful pile of all my Tim Holtz quotes and see if something jumps out at me that I can add on here. And I think for this one, I want to go with live, create, and tell the story. Let's see. Live, create. I think I like that there. Nope. Nope, don't love that there. Okay. I want to break this up to live, create, and then tell the story. And I may just add a little bit of a scribble border to the edge, just give it a little something. And I will sign this one. And with that, we have a quick, easy journal page with just jelly prints I already had. You saw how easy it was to just lay that down, throw in a little stenciling, one stamp, and you have a quick little art piece that you can put on your desk or you can put in your mini journal, keep it for inspiration, and just, bring some joy to your day. So thanks for stopping in. Thanks for hanging out. I hope this brought you some inspiration. You got some ideas going. Again, I'll link below to the different Artfoamies. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I love to answer questions. And if you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and you'll stay up to date on my latest videos.